We were excited. We knew we got a steal. We had recruited him at other schools, a couple of the coaches here, and were shocked, really, that he didn't have a scholarship.
Yeah, I mean, it was one of those kind of stories, like, who's this kid? You know, you didn't really know where he's from. I knew he was from Lake Travis because of Brewer. Me and Brewer hang out a lot, but that was pretty much it.
You know, anytime you can get a kid that type of a caliber, a player, to come walk on, and it was a difficult situation because we didn't want Baker to think that, oh, you know, we're viewing you just as a walk-on. We know like what we're getting in you.
On August 30th, just 7 weeks after arriving on campus, Baker Mayfield became the first true freshman walk-on quarterback in history to start a season opener at a BCS conference school.
It surprised James and I. When you watch it and you know those certain things, but when you see it happening, it really is surreal. I mean, we've had to step back and pinch ourselves, like, this is really happening.
Well, just a special attribute about Bake, and I describe it as him being wired differently. And it goes back to his watching so many sports on TV and watching the special moments, the overtimes, the Hail Marys, whatever it is in terms of intensity and you know, special plays, special discipline, however it's described, but he relishes the moment.
Mayfield hails from Lake Travis High School in Austin, Texas, where he led the Cavaliers to a state title his junior year. That season, the team went undefeated, and Mayfield threw for 45 touchdowns with only 5 interceptions. As expected, Division I scholarship offers started coming in.
Got an offer early on from Washington State, and Coach Morris, who's now the other Coach Morris, is now at Texas Tech, came down, recruited him, loved him. And so Washington State, Coach Leach and them, I think they offered Baker and one other kid. At that time, Baker was playing on our varsity baseball team, and he was a starter. He ended up being an all-state baseball player that year, and so he didn't get a chance to go up. I think it's in Pullman. I can't remember where Washington State is, but our baseball team played into June. And Baker obviously still hadn't committed. He had a few other offers from like New Mexico Rice and some smaller schools, but was very excited about opportunity to play in the Pac-12. Was still probably holding out. He wanted a Tech offer or a TCU or an SMU.
Lake Travis struggled during Mayfield's senior season, posting a 9-2 record. And once his dream school, TCU, opted for another quarterback, Mayfield was suddenly left without many options.
He was told he was too short, not fast enough, all that. In fact, he has a piece of paper that he still keeps that says all the things that people told him. You'll not be able to do that. So I think that's his, you know, that's his energy that he used to keep working hard.
Mayfield chose to walk on at Texas Tech, where his former high school teammate Michael Brewer was the starting quarterback. A few months later, Brewer injured his back, and Tech was left with 2 true freshman quarterbacks.
Yeah, it was, you know, he and Davis were splitting reps and really did the whole time during training camp. And you just try to grade it and figure out who did the best. And it was a very difficult decision for Coach Kingsbury to make because Davis Webb's a really good player, as we've seen.
And every time he got out there, good things happened. Continued to improve, and we decided to make him a starter.
After beating out fellow freshman quarterback Davis Webb, Mayfield started the first 5 games for the Red Raiders. And although a knee injury kept him out against Iowa State, he has amassed almost 1,500 yards and 8 touchdowns in a season where he was not expecting to play at all.
I think he's going to have great potential. I mean, everybody's got a chance to get better. We all do. And it just starting out like that, you know, you have some ups and downs. It's just see how players react to that and see how they persevere through the struggles. And I think he's doing great.
How this all came to be is really strange. Nobody was there that's there, and they're, you know, other than Coach Cumbie, they're the core of the coaching group. It made it possible.